Hello everyone, it's Brian Beane, and one question I get all the time, actually two questions. Brian, how in the world did you retire at 22 years old? And the second question I get is, how in the world did you make your first $1 million in your late 20s, early 30s? But here's the question everyone should ask. How did I lose my first $1 million and then get it back? Easy. I had mentors who finally taught me in my 30s how to keep money. What I want everyone to understand is that America is a capitalistic society. So before you look at fancy cars and big homes, there's nothing wrong with material things. You want to leave more of a legacy for your family and create wealth for your loved ones. Here's a basic formula that I want to share with everyone watching this video. 2, 4, and 3. There are two basic objectives that everyone wants to meet in America. In capitalism, one is you want to make money to maintain the lifestyle that you currently have during your working years. That's very important. Another word for that is pay the lights, pay the gas bill, drive a car, have clothes on your back, put food in your mouth, and a roof over your family. Basic necessities. Now, objective number 2 is a little more complicated. The money that you make during your working years has to sustain you during your retirement years. In other words, when you retire, you will no longer have the labor income coming in. So where will you get the money to sustain your current lifestyle? There are 4 things keeping you from meeting your 2 objectives. Once you learn these, you learn the key to capitalism. Number 1 is inflation. You have to put your time and money into things that outpace inflation. Now, what is inflation? Funny you should ask, because they don't really teach this in economics. They don't really teach this in school. Inflation basically means everything around you is getting more expensive, but your income is staying the same. That means the value of every dollar you make is dropping no matter what the market says. Inflation causes your money to decrease on a daily basis. Now that sounds pessimistic until you understand that there's certain things you can do to outpace it. See, inflation is the silent income killer. And what that means is it nips at you every single day and you wonder why you can't get ahead. There's a reason for that. Number 1, groceries are more expensive, gas is more expensive, daycare is more expensive, healthcare is more expensive, but the market, the farmer's market that is, the grocery store, your boss, and the gas companies don't care that your income flatlined. That's inflation, and I'll show you how to overcome that as I conclude. Number 2 is taxes. Now people say, Brian, you teaching tax evasion? No, I'm teaching tax protection. Wealthy people don't pay $1 more in taxes than they should, whereas most people with the W-2 give away 1/3 of their income to the government off the top. So what you want to do is understand the tax game and how it is played. If you have a W-2, there's nothing wrong with that. But most people with a W-2 basically work from January to April for the government. Which brings you to challenge number 3, debt. If the government is taking 1/3 of your income off the top, we're forced to do what? Borrow the rest. So now the government will get paid from January to April, and then the banks will get paid from May to September, because you have to pay all the money back that you borrowed on student loans, car notes, credit cards, mortgages, department stores. So the banks and governments are making money off of your lack of money. Which brings us to number 4. Challenge number 4 is less than ideal cash flow decisions. When you get hit with inflation and taxes are taken out of your check, and debt is up to here, you start to make emotional decisions that prolong your journey to financial freedom. There are 3 solutions to your 4 challenges. Number 1 is real simple, cash flow management. Cash flow management basically means the lack of money is costing you more money. That's a negative cash flow cycle. Overdraft fees, payday loans, anything that takes money, late fees on bills, anything that takes money out of your pocket is tying up your cash flow and making it negative. What you want to do is learn how to flip your negative cash flow cycle into a positive so that your money will stay in your house longer. So when I lost my first $1 million, I ended up getting it back because I was able to use my own money and scale it and not make the same mistakes I made in my 20s. The second thing you can do, second solution, open a home-based business. A home-based business allows you to have the same tax benefits and the same tax write-offs as an individual that has 15 McDonald's, 17 Burger Kings, Donald Trump, Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. Listen, your small home-based business can save you a fortune in taxes. Why is that? Real simple. Your light bill, your gas bill, your water bill, your cell phone bill, your internet bill, your gas in your car, percentages of all these bills now allow you to have huge deductions, and your income that you're taxed on is lower. As I conclude, in other words, open a home-based business with a quality product or service and pay less taxes, or make your only income a W-2 and pay more taxes. See, here's the key. Your money is going to make someone wealthy. The question is, who's it going to be? And number 3 is investment income. Always understand that making money is taxed at a lower rate than labor making money. So do you think wealthy people work harder than you? Or do you think wealthy people have figured something out that you have not? There's a reason Warren Buffett pays less taxes percentage-wise than his secretary. He understands capitalism. Remember, guys, making money talks, yes, but creating wealth whispers. I'm Beane. Continue to create, sustain, and advance.